Hello and welcome to episode 22 of Terrible Videos and Damn Good Barbecue. Today we're going to be discussing some of the components for our single axle trailer that's roughly the quarter size of Mega Pit. I've got a bunch of stuff here that is all laser cut and welded together. All of the plate work comes pre-bent and cut relative to the CAD files. On top of that, everything that I designed for this trailer and for all of the stuff at Scotty's is built to be incredibly robust. Like this spool right here for the cables on the trailer. It is absurdly strong, relatively speaking, for what it has to accomplish. The reason why everything is done so strength-wise is for safety. And that's because we can't have anything happen that could cause an injury or an issue to anyone. That's why everything is engineered to be as robust as possible so that we can maintain a very high safety factor and guarantee that there's never going to be issues so all of our employees are safe while they're operating these pits. These components are directly responsible for holding the weight of the grill tops and for all the meat that's on there. So on the small trailer, those grill tops, when they're loaded with meat, they're going to be about 600-700 pounds a piece. On Mega Pit, they can range up to about 2,500 pounds to 3,000 pounds for the grill tops. So that's why everything, including these components, has to be robust. It has to not only hold the weight, but it has to do so while there's all that heat going on, and it cannot fail under any circumstance. So, when it comes to fabricating these components, I utilize my past experience with the off-road racing industry and motorsports in general when it comes to the fabrication. All of this is what's called tab and slot style. Every little plate has a little tab in it and a slot that actually indexes each little piece. Now, a perfect example of this would be race truck arms, like for a trophy truck, etc., that we design, or this arm from a Hummer H1 race truck. It was done 10 years ago, roughly, and you can see the weld lines in it, etc., where the slots are, where the plates on the internal show through, and it all snaps together, and then it gets welded up, by itself in its own sort of fixture. All of these components I have here are kind of a self-fixturing style. What happens is, like on this guy, all you do is you bolt it together and all the little alignment slots hold it square and perfect. So it just takes a few bolts and you can go ahead and weld them up. This is a part of the bearing assembly for one of the grill tops. As you can see, it's pretty robust. So once we get through the components, etc., the next major phase will be getting all of the chassis stuff sent out to be lasered, and then get all of the plate for the chassis sent out to be lasered. I like to do all the components first because it's tedious, it takes a lot of time, and more importantly, the chassis itself takes up a lot of space. So by doing all of these components first, I reduce the amount of time that the chassis is going to sit in the warehouse by having all of this done ahead of time. I'm able to do that because it's all done in CAD, so that's kind of like cheating as opposed to building the trailer from scratch. I'm kind of building it backwards. We design it from the ground up, and then I build it backwards. All of the components that in essence are designed last get made first. The chassis that was designed first actually gets built last. So I'd like to say thank you for checking out another episode of Terrible Videos and Damn Good Barbecue. And next time we will be moving on to the chassis design.